Hey guys, new update. So we got okay. So wait, what? Wait. Oh my god! Did I? I got knights? What on earth? Compensation from part. Gotcha, please. Okay, so new gadgets. Okay, this is all new. All right, so let me just. Yeah, I had to silent this. So yeah, hold on. So hi guys. So I want to do Sonic Racing Cross Worlds as my final playthrough of 2025, as well as do a little 2025 recap. So I want to begin by saying how much I enjoyed this year. This year was probably one of the best years I had in 2025. It was a roller coaster, to be honest. So before we begin, I want to. You know what? Can I change character? There are a lot of characters. I forgot about that. How'd I get you? You know what? Let's see. LB, which is. You know, it's picked on Metal Sonic first. You know what? Alright. We're gonna go with my custom. Roll match. Alright, so I want to start off with January. I'm sorry for like the mouth clicks. I don't know how I'm able to do that, but I want to stop doing that. So anyways, so for January. January is probably not one of those fun years that I had. And one of those fun months I had. Because during that time, I was not in a good state where, like, oh. Because last year, I was in the part where, like, I was really nice to people. And people were taking advantage of me, even when I started YouTube. Not like online. It was mostly online, but it was also on, like outside of the internet. So I wanted to take the time to, like, I'm like, you know what? Why should I? I shouldn't be nice to people. I was gonna be that person who was not nice. And then I was told, hey, I don't remember what. Oh, white space. Great. Anyway, so to continue on. The voice has been disconnected. No. Come back to me. Please? Okay, so anyways. Mostly July was something. No, not July, of January. Frick. So I hope that not much happened in January. But I do know it's a new beginning, and I had to change a lot of things. I was gonna think it was a terrible year. But yeah, it wasn't really much of that year. So I think I'll just switch over to February. I think with February, I went job searching, found the job I looked for, because it was super easy to actually get into. And so I had my first interview. And so with my first interview, the problem was my time was moved on to someone else's. So that was a little sad, but I do know that I will tend to try to get to the next job. I think I'll try again with the next job. Oh no. I know I'm being silent, but I'm also like concentrating. This is gameplay after all. So, next on my list I should go over is March. I will say March was probably one of the most terrible years I had. And oh no, I shouldn't have used that. No, was I in second place? I hope not. But anyway, so in March I mentioned Cammy before and how it was sad that I was never able to see her again because basically she was sick. She got sick and we didn't know how much she had. Yes, she was that sick. So if she was sick, I wanted to confront her to at least confront her on the Discord drama that she had, that she put not on only me but also a bunch of the friends. So that was something. Oh my goodness. Yep. That wasn't fun, but anyways, during March, yeah, okay, so about March, we lost Cammy. I was not really happy about that, but I do know without her, I wouldn't be where I am today. But I did confront her about the Discord drama. The only reason why she did the things she did was because she wanted to be cool. I told her, hey, if you acknowledge on what you've done, probably things will be alright. And she acknowledged, but she also realized if trying to apologize, no, I don't think it was, but she was sad. She was sad she wasn't able to forgive herself. So, that was something. Sorry, Gizmo. So, around in April was probably huge, but I want to go over, like, March. I will say it did ruin my health a bit. I was not really happy. So, around during April was a lot of you. No, between March and April, I went back to the Broske Senpai community. Back then, I used to not interact with the community because whenever I'd get in a voice call, it'd be too chaotic, or when there's times I want to speak out on something, people just usually brush it off. So I stopped interacting with that server. I was still in there, but I stopped interacting with it altogether. I should have left. I should have left there if that was happening, but I gave it a few times to interact. So I went over. Surprisingly, Akko was in a call. Surprisingly, Aqua and Skull were in a call. Those are the main people who are on the Broske team. So it was all right. And before that, I had it was the Minecraft movie I recently watched with my IRL friends. Well, IRL group, not really. Not really sure how to put it. There was something. I'm really not doing well. I used to do super good with these races. Why am I not that good? But I think overall, the Minecraft movie is alright. Had some unexpected visitors, but at the same time, I was able to confront. So, because there was someone in my past that I didn't do really healthy around. This was an ex-friend I had. To give a little context, on who this person was not really nice. This person was nice before. The dude started doing some really creepy stuff. And that was mostly it. I can't explain further, except the fact that I'm glad things went alright during it. Glad things went alright in the Minecraft movie. And my friends were proud of me. My IRL friends were proud of me for that. Unfortunately, it was the last time I think I'll ever see those people ever again, because they haven't responded back to me. And I understand people, but I think later on during the year, I think I've learned a great lesson overall on it. Did I get 6 plates again? But yeah, the Minecraft movie was alright. Let me move my mouse all the way. But yeah, I know I keep pausing with but yes and such. This is a gameplay after all. Later on during the month, there was a video that I was in, and that was the Alpha Plays Fortnite video. Now, with that, I was not really that good with Fortnite because I just returned. We're not going to talk about what happened. We're not going to talk about what happened. You guys go watch the video yourselves. But yeah, anyways, overall, it was a really good year, and it was no. I want to talk about the highlight of that month. So basically, in that video, there is one simple phrase I said. I believe that has changed this year forever for me, and that is when I introduced myself by saying, "Hi guys, I'm." Anyways, hi guys, the 5. I won't say. Alright, fine. I won't say the phrase. But I introduced myself, and apparently that sparked a lot. It sparked a lot for me. Oh, North Star Island. Woo! Alright. But overall, a lot of stuff happened in April that changed the course of 2025 for me for good, which I'm gonna be talking about for May. So I went and did my Ultimate Custom Night videos, and I started gaining traction. I started gaining more traction with my videos. Okay. It wasn't until Broski out of nowhere actually reached out, and it was nuts. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. Broski Senpai, my main man actually pulled through by reaching out, saying that I was a mad lad for being 1020 mode, because that was the score I had at the time. Oh man, I got flat as a pancake. But it was a really good. That really boosted up my confidence with making videos. Well, not confidence, but basically pushed me forward with what I want to do in my videos. Okay. I'm having a lot of problems here. Okay, finally got one. Okay, come on. Yes, I'm... Okay, overall... Okay, so with May, I think that was the only good highlight I had during that time. So that was good. Now I'm gonna talk about June. I did not like June one bit. And that was because of Deltarune's chapters 3 and 4. I couldn't... My friends are saying that they're surprised with me, like, not getting any spoilers yet. But... And surprisingly, what they found out is that I did receive spoilers to Deltarune's chapters 3 and 4, and I did not like it. I hated it. And so that experience is ruined for me with being blind on it. But I think I forgot now. Okay, no, it just came back. But anyways. And so I made a deal with these group of people because they kept talking about it over and over. I'm like, hey, I will get around to playing it next year if you stop talking about it. They were like, deal, and it's all good. The problem is they ruined my Deltarune experience forever. Now in July, I wasn't there for all of July because I had art fight, and I had this person who I was really close with years ago, before I even made this channel, be like, hey, I want to do art fight one last time. I'm like, alright. And there was a roadblock between us where things weren't great, so I was like, you know what, hey, I believe so one final time, if we can have this one last moment, could we battle each other on art fight? She was like, sure, and I was glad. I was really happy that I was able to spend time with her one last time on art. Even if it was the final time, I am happy. I was really happy with how things went. I had a fun time in art fight, and I really wanted to continue it. And so I did a reaction of like all the art pieces I've received, all the art attacks I received in art fight in August. For the art fight video, I had to record each video of each reaction throughout July, because people decided to throw the attacks at me on other socials because I wanted to do a reaction on them all by myself. So now what I want to do, this gave me inspiration to do something that I want to continue, that I want to do next year. I want to do art commissions and then start making art for people. I want to make people happy by making people art. I've done that with a server's Christmas, and they all seem to really enjoy it. I couldn't get to everyone because not everyone had a Sona. If I could make people's own Sonas, I would. That would be something, but ooh, I got someone. But yeah. Alright. Man, I can't believe it. I placed first place for the entire time. But overall, I really had a lot of fun with Art Fight. So now we're gonna go back and now we're gonna go into August. I forgot what happened in August, but I think I reached 50 subscribers at that time. I was really happy with my goal as a YouTuber. And it was pretty great. Yes, I know I did not do a lot of stuff, but I was really happy. I was really happy with the work that I was able to pull. I think it was 50 subs. Yeah, it was 50 subs. Either that or that was in September. Alright. I'm gonna stay silent real quick before we get to September. Second place. You know what? That's alright. Alright, so let's talk about September. September did a lot for me. I believe around like the first few days, I went to celebrate Cammy's birthday. I wanted to pay tribute to her, so that was a thing I did. So, that was something. Oh wait, I have a document. Hold on. I should have been reading from a document the whole time. I am so sorry, guys. What happened in September? Oh yeah, it was 50 subs. Oh yeah, August was Ruby Heroes Path. Okay. So yeah, so me and Gatode helped out. It was with Gatode's project. I helped him out with making it come to life because I realized that doing Loud House Revamped, it was just an idea that he didn't want to do, and since it got canceled, I couldn't make this idea come to life anymore of like a whole entirely dubbed of the whole fanfic. So we moved to actually doing something he would want to do, which is Ruby Heroes Path. The problem is that he's a bum. Now, I know I'm trash talking Gatode a lot about this, but really, this dude is a major bum, and that's why I don't want to put him in any more videos on this channel. I'd rather go to like the actual channel I made for his server than to actually do stuff with him on my channel. Cause this dude said he wanted to be my manager, and he did not qualify as a manager at all. So make sure you actually trust people. Make sure you actually trust people with what you do with your career or like for what project you have. But yeah, back in September, I did reach 50 subs, and that was really great. I did get back into my dating game in VR on VR chat. I know I should have gone back to VR chat. And I will say I do regret it. I did regret it once next month rolled around. So that was something. So I met this girl. I met this person. She was from Japan. I know, very cliche. What I did next was, I think I stopped playing VR chat for a while in October because the whole breakup was mutual, but then later brought me down a not so great spiral. All right. I think overall that was pretty good. Just the beginning of the month was not that great until my birthday rolled around, which cheered me up a lot. So I was really happy with everything. Alright. So my birthday rolled around. I was happy about that. So I went over, so it was my birthday. I had a lot of rough times with making the Spooky Chew franchise, with making the Spooky Chew series, which was the Halloween event I would usually do on my channel. However, do I plan to do Spooky Chew again? Yes. Am I gonna work harder than I did? No. I realize I'm not really good with when it comes to making a lot of videos. I rather take the time. I'd rather put some good quality time into making these videos instead of rushing them. Because if I begin rushing videos, it won't be pretty. So that was basically October. For November! November is actually something I do want to talk about, that I can finally talk about. So, I was in a mental downward spiral. I went back to the dating game again. My family found out what I was doing, and they stopped me. So I had to talk to them about what was going on and what I was going through. So I told them everything. Hopefully everything. And I was really glad that they were able to... Well, my mom basically was support. I really can't... I can't really trust my other family members because they would spit on me and such. But however, my mom took my problem very well. She said that people my age usually do the same type of stuff. So, I thanked my mom, and now I usually tell mom most of my problems now. So, that was basically November. November wasn't really that good because I was still in a downward spiral on mental health. But I think when talking to my mom about everything, I think it really boosted up my mental health. Plus, I actually got a doctor checkup in almost, like, so many years from now. It's been such a long time. Now, I want to go back into December. Now I want to go to December this year. So for December, I finally reached 60 subs. Christmas. And lastly... Oh, the SMG4 ending. Okay, that wasn't a really good thing to talk about. I am really sad about SMG4 ending, but yeah, all things must come to an end. And that's the lesson, and that has where the lesson I need to learn in. So, what I learned when playing, when watching the SMG4 finale, yes, all things must come to an end, and that's sometimes things happen. Not that things happen, but we gotta cherish the people around us, cause maybe the last time we ever see them. Even Champ was talking about that on their channel. And so I had like a straight up vent about I can't say goodbye yet. I actually want to cherish all the memories. Zaz! Zaz is not one of those memories. No, screw Zaz. Get your hillbilly ass over here. Okay, never mind. I know shortcuts. But yeah, okay. I think that was mostly it for the recap. I do know when January hits, I don't think I'll be around on YouTube as much. When making YouTube videos, it takes a lot on you, and it was really... You can't really see YouTube as a job, and you could be lucky if you are able to have YouTube as somewhat of a job. But I don't think it should be a thing you should be working for. And that's just me personally, because I am in my 20s, I am unemployed, and I have the worst hygiene known to man. So I want to take the time to say, please take care of yourself. Please touch grass. Don't be a gateau to not touch grass. Anyway, I'll continue up the gameplay. I want to at least make it a 3rd place in this video. Okay, and... Okay, come on. Please. Okay, come on. Please. Please. Let's go! Yes! Okay. Please. Yes! But, okay, finally. That commentary on the whole New Year's thing was so bad. I am sorry. But this is the 3rd time of me doing this. I should have scripted everything out, but I was in such a hurry because it's not the 30th anymore. Yay! 1st place! C-, let's go. Alright, so... Yeah, I think I'm gonna end this video here. Really sorry if this wasn't the best video. Again, I have a lot on my plate right now, and I do promise there's gonna be a lot more videos in the future. I can promise you that, because I'll do as much as I can. We'll be branching out more. I won't say what we're gonna play, but thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for 2025, and I'll see you guys next year. Peace.